Alright, so for the silver Civic fabric paint here, because I wanted sun visors with black. Now I tried to refinish the other ones and they look like crap. So these were ones I got out of the junkyard, out of I think a 92 or 93. So I painted them black. So that's first coat, first side. So we'll come back in a little while and do another coat. Alright, so today we replaced wipers, arms and stuff, painted those up. That was an extra set that I got from the junkyard. Got the old set over here in the toolbox, so they were all like chipped up and nasty looking. So these guys I'm going to respray. I'm going to sand them down and respray them. This is the extra set. The sun here is pretty brutal in the south, so it'll kill the mess out of them. We got that done yesterday. I got the visors installed. Need to fix the headliner still, but the visors are in. They look good. They ended up turning out really good, so really happy about that. And that's about it. Still got some more stuff to go in here, but done for right now. Alright. What is up? So we're working on the Civic again. I decided today we're gonna unbolt all the stuff and put the header on. But to do so, I have to go and find my O2 sensor tool to remove those O2 sensors. I kind of know where it is. But yeah, we have the header there. So we're going to get rid of the stock guy here and gain a little bit more horsepower. Not much, but a little bit, which will be enough. And plus it'll make the engine bay look a little bit better. So I'm all about it. Alright, so removing the stock header. The easiest way to do it, well, it's not really the easiest way. The easiest way to do it is just to unbolt the backs here. So there's one there, and then there's two right here. Remove those, and you drop it and you just pull the whole thing up. But there's not enough room, like clearance, and I don't want to bang anything up. So I took this bolt out, this bolt out, this bolt out. This whole piece will drop off. This piece will, so it'll just drop right off, and then I can pull this whole top end right out the top. It'll be easier that way. So I'll get this last bolt out. Alright, so now if I just shake this down, that drops out, and then we just pull this whole thing. So there we go, it's out. I'm really surprised. Like, this is the stock exhaust that's been on this car, and it's for the amount of rust that's on it. I'm actually pretty surprised there's not more holes in this. So not a big deal though. We're going to take the mounting one out of the top here. So the last bolt, we've already taken these out. The last one we got is this one. Once we remove that one, we can actually just pull this whole thing out, and then we can pull the O2 sensors off. Alright, so to get those O2 sensors out, you're going to need an O2 sensor remover, and you can use a big bar if you can't get them out. They came right out of that one. So I put the defouler right there. So this is ready to go. I'm going to put this in and then bolt her up and see if we're going to run into any issues. Alright, so when doing this, one thing you're going to want to remove is this bracket right here. This bracket is the bracket that slides back behind here and it holds the OEM exhaust in place. Now, where this connects, alright, so the bolts are right here, and that, my friend, is the brace for the back of the motor. So that holds up the whole intake manifold. So you want to pull that out, pull those bolts out and put them back in, tighten them up really good. But that gets that bracket out of the way, because you don't want it in the way when you bolt all this stuff up. It's just going to be in the way. The one thing that sucks about putting in one of these aftermarket exhausts is the fact that when you do this, basically it kind of like has no support. The only support is from the back hanger, or like the middle hanger, and then this thing being bolted onto the front of the motor. So yeah. Alright, so we got the header on. It's really loose, therefore we can get down here and kind of get it situated where we need it, because we're going to put those bolts in, and yeah, so they screw in from the top and then they bolt in from the bottom, but we have to tighten those up first, you know, just at least hand tight, and then we're good to go. Let's get that done. Over here are the bolts. Get these on there. Alright, so we got everything done. I have an extension for the oxygen sensor from the back, which is right back here. So we're going to bring this around. Probably feed it through and then plug it in over here. This one is very close over here to the fan. It's a little too close for my comfort, so I may notch this fan out right there. But I don't know, because if I notch the fan out, the blade could hit it. So yeah, maybe not. So I'll figure it out though, but we're gonna get this sucker hooked up. So I think I'm gonna run under this to keep that away. If anything moves, just rerouting stuff is a pain in the ass, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna give her the first start. The one thing I'm worried about is it's gonna sound, if it sounds like garbage. Really worried about that. I don't want it to be like, it's like a freaking fart can. Oh, actually has a pretty good tone to it. That actually sounds good. Alright, so after the test drive, the car definitely has more power in the second to third to fourth transmission. So that range in the transmission, I can definitely feel the power bands a little stronger. So definitely gonna keep the header on there. The problem though is whenever I hit the higher RPMs, it sounds like somebody basically being going into a freaking tin can. So we're gonna have to replace the muffler. I think that's mainly because when I had the exhaust made before, the original exhaust manifold in this car, we replaced to put the header on, had a catalytic converter built into it, because that's how these motors are designed. They're designed, that's how the exhaust works. Definitely runs fine, works fine, but that one thing kind of changed the overall tone, so we're going to fix that. So we got to get another muffler. It's illegal in South Carolina for shops to work on cars that don't have a catalytic converter, so we have to figure out a workaround around that, but we can figure that out. There's several different options that we can go around to get that working. So we didn't get it. We don't have a check engine light. There is no check engine light on the dash, and that is because we put that defouler in the second hole, so we lifted it up a little bit and it works fine. So definitely need a defouler if you're going to do this, but other than that, the car runs really good. I'm digging it. I like the fact that it has more power. So we're going to give you something to drink real quick, and then that's it. You guys take it easy. Peace.